Hey, hey, hey. Like I said, on our short days, we're going to be catching up on Genshin and maybe ZZZ. That'll probably be Thursday. But we're gonna get at it after I share out the link to this junk, you know. So bear with me for just a brief moment. But if you're here, welcome, welcome. It's usually this is actually a little better period when I'm playing the Star Rail streams because I'm usually already in a scene that's talking, which gives me plenty of time to just be over here at my computer sharing the stream out. But we haven't played this in so long that I don't even know if what we're going up to next is a what's it called, like a scene or not. I know we need to go to the winery. I guess we're going to be talking to D. Luke. That's probably the thing that we're doing. Oh no, replaying through Genshin like this on stream is actually really cool because unlike Star Rail, where it's only been like maybe months since I've played some of this stuff, for Genshin it's been genuinely years. So that's kind of exciting in itself. Where is... I need to share it in the Discord. And I need to share it on the Twatters. And then we can get going. See, one of the other big problems too, talking about like how long it takes to actually get the stream started, is I can't really edit the details of the stream until I have it going because you have barely any options on the PlayStation. So I have to like get the stream going, then I have to open it up in the YouTube studio, and then I have the option of changing all of the information in there, aside from just the like title, tags, and description. That's all you get when you're setting it up from the PlayStation. If I want to like tag the fact that we're playing a game in the gaming category or add a thumbnail or anything else like that, we have
I'm
to
a little out of
go
practice these days.
into the studio on the computer itself. Hey, Kefnet, how's it going? It's going good. We're just getting rolling today. Oh, I guess I'll follow you. He said on Mondays we're probably playing Genshin until we catch up, and then once we catch up on Star Rail, I might switch the schedule around because once we catch up on Star Rail, we don't need to play Star Rail until I get distracted. Where's the Sealy? We don't have to play Star Rail until there's new content. And you can see how far behind on Genshin I am. This is basically the beginning of the game. But at least we don't have to suffer, I guess, through the beginning of the game. Do you call that? Because we've got Chaska, so we're gonna be able to fly most places. Like right here. We can just do this. Oh my god, what are you doing? Like, aside from sitting through scenes, I'll deal with the other one later. I don't really care. Aside from sitting through scenes, having Chaska is going to make catching up very, very easily, because every, like, few seconds, we could just fly places. Which is weird. I don't actually do this very often in my main account, even though I've got C1 Chaska,
shiny.
which adds
So pretty.
like 30% more flight time. Because I do kind of just enjoy walking in this game. Like, it's such a chill exploration experience that I don't feel like I'm in a rush to do anything. I gotta remember I have to set a triangle for this one.
Enemies of the human race. Even the underground networks rarely come across any information.
But we will get back to HSR tomorrow. Are we not on,
With that said, it was a bit of a hassle, but I managed to dig up a few clues.
You pushed more Star Rail's story. You're surprised how easy the Lygus fight was? Lygus's fight is...
Mr. Big Animal
I don't want to call him too much of a character check, right? But obviously there are certain team builds that make his fight either really easy or really hard.
The Seven, as people now know them.
If you're kind of keeping up with Amphoria's characters, though, yeah, it's a very easy fight. Most of them are decent against him.
That is the role the Archons play. Only in performing this duty can we attain power.
Or just any 4.x character. Like, Saber does really well, the Herda does really well,
Go forth and establish a city of freedom
Evernight does really well, Castrus does really well. I'm pretty sure Mighty probably even does really well, because he can get like a free counter hit if Lygus gives him his ult and he just eats all of his HP, right?
However it may have come to be, I haven't been back to Mondstadt for an extended period of time. Without a doubt,
but it's good that you've pushed, because now
now
you're even further ahead of us when we go back to HSR tomorrow.
Aw, you flatter me.
Oh, such a humble god.
Not that it probably would have been a
Is it
problem.
a blessing or curse?
The patch we're currently on is so
But we
long,
digress.
it's probably going to take
Let's get
the
back to the topic
entirety
at
of the
hand.
session tomorrow.
The
anyway.
common enemy
So you
of
would have
all
still been ahead
mankind.
since you finished that one.
We have tracked the Abyss Mage to the vicinity of the winery.
I cannot stress enough how important it is to not let it escape.
Mm-hmm. You got a short with well over 1,000 views. Congrats. Yeah, I don't think it's that hard to get shorts over 1,000 views if you're talking about like a success rate or anything. But at the same time, that's still pretty good. Shorts are just kind of like the thing to grow, I guess. But you have to be doing a lot of them. It's really hard to convert short users or people like who only watch shorts into doing things with the rest of your channel. Like even subscribing to the channel that you're uploading those on, because a lot of the people who watch shorts only do shorts, right? So you have to be constantly pumping out shorts if you want them to even consider subscribing to your channel.
Fire in the hole.
Oh my god, look how easy everything's gonna be for us.
What's this? After the Abyss
Get
Mage
plus
was
2
defeated,
subscribers,
a
nice.
certain energy dispersed from its body. It seems that energy was being used to cut off the connection.
I need to
between
do
me
more
and the
shorts.
vault. Huh. Do you know
In
if
general.
Frontier is like...
Especially
But Jean
because
and
like
Master D-Luke are no doubt aware
the
of it.
only ones I have on this
After
channel
Dvalin woke up, he took the
are
ancient
when I get
ruins
like
as his
really,
lair.
really good rolls
As
that
it
will
was
piss
with the
people
storms
off,
that
and then I make a
previously
short
cut
out of it.
Mondstadt off from the outside world. The entrance to the ruins is also sealed by a special barrier.
Like when I got the Herda's
But
light
now,
cone,
as the
literally
energy
a pull
dispersed
after
from the Abyss
Evernights.
Mage, I was able to read the rhythmic
Which is
flow
probably
of how the
fine, you
barrier's
know.
magic was woven. I
Rage
must admit,
baiting does
it
work to a
sounds even
degree,
more horrendous than
but
a
I
chorus
probably
of
need to put like
hilichurls.
more entertaining
But
shorts up there.
it should be enough to let us break through the storm barrier and reach Storm Terror's lair.
I just have this
Which
problem where
means
I
we're
don't
going
want to
to
go back
confront
through
Dvalin?
my
I'm
stuff
fine with that.
afterwards,
Jean
and
is
then
the one
I
who
want
wishes
to
avoid any direct confrontation.
like watch it to
No,
make a short, you
when there
know.
are no other options left.
But hey,
it
if
is
anybody
my
watching this, I think I
responsibility
have
to
clips
alter our
turned
course
on
of action. If slaying
Anybody
him
ever
is our
sees anything
only
funny
choice,
that we do
I
on
will
any
gladly
channel
become the
at all,
knight that
feel free
leads
to
the
clip it.
charge.
I'll go make a short out of it
Fortunately,
afterwards.
we have yet to need
Who
to go that
voices
far.
Venti
Hmm.
is
By that,
Erica
you
Harlatcher, I
mean-
think.
I mean that the Holy Liar is not our trump card. Our real trump card? The Traveler, of course.
The Traveler?
Correct. But you have a much more precious forte. The impurities in the tears and the curse that binds Dvalin belong to the same maleficent power. Which means...
You tone-deaf bard.
Which
Don't you see how crazy
I don't
this
feel like
is?
looking that up right
You've
now.
seen
I'm
what
pretty sure
Dvalin
that's
is
the
like when
case.
he's taken
I'd be
off.
able to look it up
She'll
if
be
we were on my
swallowed
main
whole
account
before
because I
she'll
have
even get
Venti
to lift a
and they have the
finger.
name of everybody who voices anyone on there. I don't know if that's in
Hey.
the
Nice plan.
character
Worth a
archives
shot.
because I don't think you get to
I
listen
am
to
with
their
you,
voice lines unless
honorary
you have
knight.
them.
Oh,
Maybe.
so we just need to fight monsters
We
from
could check.
the abyss and a dragon. No
But they do have the
pressure
name
or
of like
anything.
every
Humans
actor
aren't without
in
their
whatever dub
strengths.
you're in.
Let's go.
And so... Epic actions of brave heroes finally lead
Man,
to
it's
this
just been
11th
so
hour.
long since I've done the Mondstadt story. And we're on our way to actually confront Dvalin, though we have to do the whole Storm Terror's domain or whatever before that. But let's see. Let's see if that's in the archives. Where is it? Right there. I was already hovering it. I want to see if you can look it up without having to own the character. Yeah, Erica Harlatcher. You can look it up. She was the cat thing in ReZero. I didn't watch ReZero. So I'm sure, absolutely. But I would not be able to recognize it. The only thing I know about ReZero is the maids. That's it. Kurapika and Hunter x Hunter? Okay, that I would recognize a little bit more. Though I think at this point I would just recognize Erica Harlatcher's voice as Venti. Oh.
Let's try.
So you trying to ambush me, eh?
Lockdown.
It has gotten to the point that I recognize most of these people more for their roles in the Hoyo games than I do other places. Like, Marsupial was watching that, I've been killing slimes for 400 years and somehow reached max level or whatever the name of that one is. I'm not interested in the series, but I was like, at the kitchen table eating spaghetti or something while he was watching it, and I overheard the main
Fighting
character.
Lily
I'm
is
like,
often a cause of conflict, but
that's Skylar
luckily for
Davenport,
you,
isn't it? That
I
sounds
don't
just
usually
like March
stuff.
7th. And then I looked it up, and it's like, yes, it was Skylar Davenport. You know, actually, here we're gonna change this because I don't like seeing that little sliver there. Bennett, overall, better character, absolutely. But, where is she? Chevrus, regen heal from a skill. I don't have to waste their elemental burst on it.
All right, team.
Right? Like I could just do this. Get my health back. Downgrade overall, absolutely. Makes me feel better. That just killed it with just the burst. We should be higher level than like
shiny.
everything right now
So
because we're
pretty.
still in the very first world level, I think. What is it? Yeah, world level 0. So everything here is going to be, I think, around 20 to 30, and
Take me up.
we're level 40. So we should just be one-shotting most things until we're forced. Oh, hey, adventure rank 20. Spiral Abyss is unlocked. That's cool. Battle Pass is unlocked. Good, we've needed that.
Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
And I think level 20 is what you need to be able to go up the first world level, but I think we have to beat Storm Terror first. Let's see. Or, oh, no. Wait. Yeah, we get to world level 1 regardless. Never mind. It's world level 2 where you have to do the Ascension quest. Well, that's unfortunate. We were just blowing everything up, but now
Let's fly.
we're probably still going to blow everything up because Casca's stupid. But things are going to be slightly higher level than they were before. What is this? Oh yeah, we have access to domains. I guess we unlocked Chapter 5. Okay. The funny thing is, you can take forever to clear this. I still haven't cleared everything on my main account when it comes to this stuff. Scientists are trying to GMO dodos back into existence. Well, they wouldn't be dodos if they're trying to do it like a GMO way. They absolutely would not be dodos. They would resemble dodos. They'd be a new creature that is the lineage of whatever they modified to be a dodo, but they wouldn't be dodos. Same way with like the direwolf thing. They're not direwolves. They're actually just gray wolves that resemble a direwolf. Because when it comes to specialization and stuff, oh, what's this? Oh shoot, we should probably blow that farming at some point. But when it comes to like specialization, the only thing that actually matters is your lineage.
Everything's ready. Everything's ready. Let's go.
Oh, I have to beat Spiral Abyss? No way. There's no way we could beat Spiral Abyss at this level. Crazy?
It's a storm barrier.
Actually, maybe we
It
could.
looks so
Maybe we could.
dangerous.
Leave it to me.
I'm remembering it
Although
being
this
tougher than it
wooden
is, but
wire all
also
I
I have
Don't
access
need
to
the
characters
liar to
that didn't
break through
exist
this
back
kind
then.
of
So actually,
storm,
maybe we
right?
could just blow it up.
Wait, what is that?
Well, it doesn't matter if you splice the leftover DNA into the new species. That's not how lineage works. That's the problem.
stage will need
Now,
to be
if you could
cleared
just
before
straight
I
up
can
clone it,
begin
then
my
you could bring
performance.
dodos back.
Generally speaking, such chores are not the concerns of the performer himself.
Wait,
But
what's going on?
that's just, you know,
There shouldn't be any
not
holy
really
tokens
how-
in the vicinity of Storm Terror's lair.
specialization and lineage works.
The hilly trolls usually do not venture into areas with high elemental concentrations. It puts a heavy burden on their bodies.
The Abyss Order must be manipulating them behind the scenes, yet they shouldn't have been able to determine that we would come.
In fact, I was
Presumably
ranting about
spreading their
this
forces
on
to halt our plans.
Twitter
Without further
when
ado,
they were
I
trying
suppose
to
I
make
can
their
play faster if
direwolf.
my only audience is the
But
wind.
obviously nobody follows me, so I was screaming into the void. And then, like, a few days later, Hank Green made a video basically saying the exact same thing. So at least somebody that
It
people
actually
listen to
opened.
actually put a
You're
video
not
up about
entirely
that.
useless, Tone Deaf Bard.
This is it. We are now entering Storm Terror's lair. Watch yourselves. Let's move.
Now, you can see they're part dodo, sure, in the same way that, like, any bacteria or whatever that swaps over DNA from chest, from something that they encountered is part whatever they swapped over.
Dividing the
But then
loot is
again,
often a
you
cause
are
of
part
conflict.
all kinds of things
Luckily for you.
if you go by
I
that
only need
logic,
this stuff.
and that becomes very muddy.
Take me up. Locked on. Bullseye. Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
Oh, you know what? I never activated the battle
Once,
pass.
there was a glorious kingdom.
We unlocked it, and I never
established
activated
among
it.
the heavens. From that kingdom came a crowned heir, tasked with seeking out the Genesis Pearl from the kingdom of darkness. The first crowned heir began her journey of seeking the pearl.
And they have a lot of projects, like they want to bring mammoths back doing
She
that
was
too, but
deceived,
you wouldn't
and the
be
memory of her
bringing
noble
mammoths
origins
back, you'd just be
faded.
making a
She
new
now
type of
believed
woolly
she was
elephant
the queen of the kingdom of darkness.
that
But
resembles a
take heart.
mammoth.
A second crowned heir had already taken up the path where the first had stumbled.
And both of these creatures,
This is the story of your journey.
I think
Of
they've been
your
around
tale
more
to be
recently than
told.
direwolves too. Not by like a huge jump, only by like maybe a couple thousand years or so for the mammoth. Dodos very recently, right? Like dodos, basically they were still alive in what you would consider modern history. But they don't have any descendants that you could actually make a legitimate dodo out of. I think right now I probably need all of these because we have nothing more than this. On my current one, yeah, 1700s. That's modern history. Like we have people with detailed drawings in books that haven't aged very much of dodos. Yeah, I don't think I need this on this. I have that on my main account for the battle pass because I basically never need these ever again. But this account has like absolutely nothing on it, so.
Looks like this is the front gate to Storm Terror's lair. The gate is enormous compared to us. But still, Paimon wonders how Dvalin gets in there with a body that huge.
I would not say that mammoths were
He doesn't
basically
walk
the
it.
American
He flies
elephant equivalent, because mammoths weren't
You
only in
do
America.
have a point.
And as far as we know, this is not the
It's
continent
stuck.
that elephants adapted on.
It's stuck.
I know horses were actually
Hey,
originally from the
check out that
Americas.
roof. Is there a giant hole in it?
Like all horses. And then they left, and there were like none here, and we had to reintroduce them to America, which is
I
kind of
suppose
crazy
we
when
could
you
make
think
use
about
of
that.
wind current.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
Heading up. Yeah, we need to head
Do
up.
you think
Where's
there will
the-
be abyss mages hiding in the ruins? Either way, if we do run into one, we will let the victorious Master Diluc do the...
Do not underestimate them just because I have beaten one of them before. I'm not boasting. I'm simply saying there is more to the Abyss Order than a few mages.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I tagged along after all. Well, that and also for your safety.
The migration of animals is an interesting study all on its
Why
own.
am I so diligent? Too diligent for a poet, in fact.
So says the
Get rid of
person that
these.
made zero
Slime.
effort to search for the dragon tears and drink in the tavern all day. Paimon doesn't get it. What part of you is remotely diligent?
Venti is a lot more diligent than you think he is, okay? He's looking out for everyone. Bye-bye. Oh my god, you're still alive?
Take me up. Bullseye.
That explosion should have killed you. Did like no damage to you at all.
Let's fly.
What's the point of these exploding barrels?
Locked on.
Oh, no. I can't see the exploding barrel anymore. No.
Take me up.
What? Ow, I hit the wall. I'm like, what stopped me from firing at him? Why does the wall touch that close that I can hit it? Oh well.
Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
Okay, it opens up here. You basically have to go through the equivalent of an invisible maze. Do I have better wings than this, actually? Where is it? Dressing room. Gotta have something. We could use the PlayStation only wings. Sure, why not? Or the Xbox wings that everybody got for free. No, those make Chaska look even tackier. Oh. Let's go here.
Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
Can I get there? It's not like an invisible wall that's going to be blocking me or anything, is there? Let me take a shortcut. Hey, Mike. Caught a little bit of like you and Rick yesterday, not too much. But I did leave you on basically the whole time.
It might lead us to the top of the tower.
I can't remember what you were reading. It was like Future Man or something maybe that I caught. I don't recall. Do we have any? Yeah, we do. Cool. Captain Future, that was it. There's too many future people. I know we read Future Man, that was it. But you guys read Captain Future. There's too many people with future name at that time period. Everybody thought they were part of the future, I guess.
More makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much more, huh?
Okay, I thought you were going to attack me, but maybe not. I'm gonna keep my eye on you, though. They're finally done beating the chicken. I don't know if I believe that. Like, obviously that's gonna be true for now, but
you can never have too much more, huh?
it's Family Guy. They can just change their mind whenever they want. Wrong button. Was there something even higher, actually? Wait a minute. Yeah, first off, there's this. Secondly, is there anything up here? Yes, an achievement for getting to the top. And I don't think there's, no. Of course, they would not stack an oculi, or like an oculus right on top of another oculus, right? No oculi stacking. That would just be cruel.
Oh, we can't advance any further. The ruins
You wouldn't be able to tell the
guarded
difference
by
on the map?
ancient seals.
Is this the work of Dvalin?
No. These ruins were once part of an ancient city. Dvalin just happens to be nesting in these ruins for now. These ruins even predate the existence of the Four Winds. Mondstadt is a city without a ruler. However, before it was ruled over by a tyrant. Anyway, I'll sing you that story when we have a chance in the future.
The markings on this seal. If my archaeological knowledge is not mistaken, this appears
For
to be
those
a
who
light
don't know literally anything about Genshin lore,
If
the
we retrieve
bard
or
there, Venti,
reintegrate all the parts, we
is
should be
actually the
able to get it
local
working.
god
We should be
of
close
the
to
city of,
completing
or
the
the nation
ceremony
of
for this
freedom,
actuator.
the city of the
Let's
wind.
put the last part back and see.
He's the Anemo Archon. A lot of people would say you wouldn't know it from his actions.
Fighting
I
the
do
League
miss
is
the
often a
evil
cause of
sometimes.
conflict, but luckily for you, I don't really need this stuff.
But I think Venti actually does his job a lot better than most people give him credit for. He just doesn't want the people to know that he's their Archon because he thinks they'd be more free if, you know, they weren't just worshipping their god or listening to everything he said or whatever.
Looks
Just
like
yeah,
we're
you know,
right.
just do your thing. Plus, it lets him
There
be
are
lazy
3 more
sometimes.
halos
You know, just
circling the tower.
frolicking out in the
Which
field,
means
playing
there are
music.
3 more corresponding light actuators to activate. I can see one from here. The rest must be scattered within the ruins around here. Let's go find them.
Why did Dvalin pick a place filled with puzzles and seals as his lair? Doesn't he get annoyed coming back home?
He doesn't walk in. He flies in.
You do have a point.
Okay.
Take me up!
Oh. There's one seal down.
Wow, this light actuating ceremony does work magic. It looks like one of the 3 halos above has now become solid ground. Let's start looking for the next puzzle.
How high up is the Oculus? It's right there, okay.
Let's fly!
Where's the next one? How far is it? See, we could do that. Or we could do the smart way. And we could teleport back up here. And get a head start on our flight.
Take me up!
I think there's also something up here on top of this building. This little rune thing. There's a Sealy there. Yes, there's an Animoculus. I feel perpetually in danger of falling. Gliding on this account, because I'm used to having more than twice the stamina.
Knock him down.
Fire in the hole!
Let's fly. Bullseye! Locked on! Four makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much more, huh?
I gotta make sure I pick up everything. I don't wanna have to double back for stuff. Oh, there's something over here. Oh, it's one of those. I guess you would call that like a gliding puzzle at best.
Take me up!
Because you have to fall into them. I mean, personally, I wouldn't even call it a puzzle, but... a falling mini-game? I don't know. How many do I need? Do I need 3? There's the other one. Who would break this the easiest? Probably you. Leave me alone.
Fire in the hole!
Ah!
Say cheese!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Now, the best weapon for breaking rocks is the claymore, but this team does not have one. There it is. I actually don't even know. No, I definitely have claymore users. I think I'm like Baidu. I probably have a few claymore users, actually. Oh, I have D-Luke. Duh.
It seems 2 of the halos have become solid ground. One more and the seals at the top of the tower will be broken.
Just rocket. Oh, we've got a Shrine of the Depths key? I should probably open one of those soon. Is this the easy one? Did I save the easy one for last? Just play Ring Around the Rosies over here. Oh no, okay. There is something we need to kill. You come out, ice.
Breaking new! Take me up! Locked on!
A lot of people are confused about your diverse sources of inspiration. I highly doubt it. A lot of people, that's a reach.
Paimon thinks we should venture onward from here.
Hardly anybody knows about your stuff. Let's see, where is this thing? Is it underground? I don't know, we'll kill you guys first.
Dividing the loot is often a cause of conflict, but luckily for you, I don't really need this stuff.
It looks like it's like right on the board. Where is it? I don't. Oh, it's all the way up there. Yeah, I ain't dealing with that right now. What about the other one? That's out of my way.
I'm thinking about turning these adventures into songs after we're done. Hopefully, this song will be sung for years to come by the people of Mondstadt, just like the legend of Vanessa.
I have loved that song since I was small. How are you feeling today, Honorary Knight? I am completely prepared and fully confident that we can do this.
Even Master Diluc accompanied us to the very end, despite only being an accidentally involved bystander.
You shared your secret with me, and I only returned your trust to the same extent.
It's freedom.
Freedom?
Did
When
she
you
just
first
state
arrived
her
at
feelings?
Mondstadt, did
Yes,
no one tell
people
you
do that a lot.
Mondstadt is the city of freedom? She really is a child of freedom. Mondstadt is a romantic city without the reign of a king, and its citizens enjoy the most freedom amongst the 7 nations. I hope the dragon that once protected Mondstadt will soon be free too. No one should have deceived him by telling him that Mondstadt betrayed him. And no one should have told him that it was his eternal duty to protect the city. He has the right and freedom to choose his own way of life.
Venti?
Well then, traveler, may the thousands of years of wind that have blown through Mondstadt go with you. Just like the last time, I shall channel animal energy for you.
Oh, no wonder you said his voice sounds familiar.
Confront Stormchair. Oh, actually, I think this might be a little difficult. Not in, like, we're lacking damage type of way at all. I've tried doing the Stormterror fight with Chaska on my other account, but because it's such an old battle, they never out-programmed the target that you have to fight on the back of Devalian to be registered by Chaska's gun. So we might actually do this with somebody else. She literally just cannot target it. So who would we want to do it again instead? We could do Diluc, I guess. We could fight this with some of the people that are right here. Who would we put for last point though? Probably somebody who can heal. So maybe like a fellow Mondstadter, because we don't have Venti. We can't be all 4 people who are here. Oh, frick. I forgot to hit confirm.
Let the wind lead.
Okay. We'll try this one. I mean, we're still like 10 levels higher
Look,
than him, so we should be
there are
fine.
2 shiny spots on Devalin's back.
And we start off in this
Appear
aerial
to be
fight.
Poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting Devalin's mind.
This kind of like Star
Save
Fox
Devalin.
sequence.
We're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots.
Also, aiming is so bad
Duvallin is getting away.
on
But I'm familiar with
PlayStation
his tactics. Just hold on a bit longer.
because you have to aim with the second stick, but you have to fire with the... I don't actually. Maybe that was a trigger originally, and maybe I shifted it. I think skill was originally a trigger, so maybe this wouldn't be so bad. But because I shifted skill to square, this is awkward. Yeah. Stop hitting me.
I'll extract and condense the pure animo from the shots being fired. Shattering them will create acceleration points. I can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, this part might actually be on me. But overall, I think the Genshin controls are absolute dog shit when it comes to the controller. I would much rather play this game with the mouse and keyboard. So I had to find something that would work for me. Did Pit from like Kid Icarus ever guest star in this game? No. But this does seem like the opening to a Kid Icarus Uprising level. Stop moving so I can hit your pimple. Oh. What if this is what like a Tohu level feels like from the third person over the shoulder instead of from like a top down? It's a good thing these things take, or do 0 damage to me, because sometimes they pop up before you actually can even dodge them. They're just like right in your face. I don't know how you're supposed to fail that unless you like intentionally fly into the blasts. But here's the actual boss fight. This is the part that you redo weekly. And it's the weirdest one. This is the only one you can't do multiplayer. You just have to do a single player every single time you need it. And we do get a guest venti. Okay, so he gets to be on our team anyway.
The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even after hundreds of years without use, Dvalin's teeth and claws are still very dangerous.
Oh.
Yahoo! That was our chance. Aim for the
Really?
tainted blood clot on his neck.
That knocked him down right there. Come on, switch. Will this do more? No. No. Go away. Oh, it's because he didn't have his shield up yet.
Ace in the hole. Celestinum Finale Termini.
Okay,
This
no.
dragon has strange taste when it comes to naming things.
I named it for him just now.
I'd say at least the Genshin boss fights are kind of interesting. They remind me of like an
Anyway,
old platform.
let's ride
or
the
something.
wind currents and stay away from the breaking platforms. The energy flooding out from the bridges will be hot.
Yeah.
Be sure to watch your step.
No way. I'll fight this one. I can break it. I can break it. Yes.
Now's our chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
Windblade, disappear!
I was hoping that would stay up here. Like they would count his neck as a surface.
Now's our chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
Okay, cool. First boss fight down. Progress.
This place is gonna collapse!
It's been a while since we flew like this together. Huh, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Oh, I find ancient alien stuff stupid in
The
general.
power of
They
the
completely
animal
underestimate
Archon.
what humans can do.
But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
And so, the Storm Terror threat was quelled. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Storm Terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
There, after many years of us not touching this game, we finally beat the prologue
You
to
guys
Genshin.
are back! The honorary knight returns triumphant. Yep, we're back from tussling with Dvalin. You just returned yesterday, right?
Jean got back first, and she told us all about your heroic deeds. I wonder if I'll ever get an opportunity like that. That
Now we
doesn't
can,
come into it. You guys
we can
deserve
catch up
all
with
the
those
credit
people.
for how you resolved this crisis.
And we can
When I brought
start
you
making
into
our
the
way
city
to
that day,
Liyue.
I was just doing my duty as an outrider.
You're welcome. But have you been waiting for us here this whole time?
Of course not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work to do. In fact, I'm dealing with the aftermath of the crisis as we speak.
Aftermath? Here? What happened in Mondstadt?
While Master Jean was away, the monsters lurking nearby made a coordinated attack on the city. Fortunately, we weren't completely taken by surprise. I detected the Hilly Churls were moving closer to the city a while back.
Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers. When we first met, you were clearing out one of their camps.
Exactly. And if we hadn't started making preparations back then, Mondstadt would be in much greater danger by now. Me too. But I have a strange feeling that we're not out of the woods yet. Hilly Churls aren't usually capable of coordinating like this. Our best guess is that the Abyss Order is behind it.
They've taken over the Hilly Churls. Good thing we saved Dvalin, or they might have taken him too.
That's right. And since I'm the Outrider, it's up to me to keep eyes on the Abyss Order from now on. I'm sorry. You should be celebrating your victory, not listening to all this somber talk. I promised to take you out for some sticky honey roast, didn't I? Before everyone got caught up in the Storm Terror crisis. There's no time like the present, right? You guys hungry?
You bet! You may have forgotten till just now, but it's been on Paimon's mind this whole time.
Awesome, let's go!
Because food and money are the only two things ever on Paimon's
sticky honey
mind.
roast myself. Wait for me at Good Hunter. I'll be right there. I just have to clean up here real quick.
Okay, but like, what if I destroyed all of these barricades for no reason at all? Oh, did I piss somebody off? Oh, there's a random slime. Okay.
Go explain!
Poof. Burn you. Burn you. Burn you. I don't like you existing barricades. Oh, and you. Okay, now that we beat Dvalin, let's you know, I could set multiple teams up, but I'm too lazy for that. Let's just go back to our stupid team. We have you, we have Chevrouse, we have Fischl, and we have Charlotte, just so we get an equal spread of elements, I guess. Oh man, every time I keep forgetting to actually hit save settings. Every time.
Behold, the Prinzessin der Verurteilung.
Oh, we were supposed to destroy the Hilly Troll stuff. I wasn't even paying attention to the fact that that was the task. I was just killing them because they were pissing me off.
Thanks for helping us clean up the battlefield. You really didn't have to, you know. This work ethic of yours really puts me to shame. I know this paltry sum.
You don't
doesn't
get why
begin to
freemium
pay you
games are
back for everything you've
seriously
done for
so
the knights,
ridiculously
but
story heavy.
for what
They're
it's
just
worth,
modern day
please,
coin
take it.
munchers. Honestly, a lot of freemium games aren't story heavy, but these, especially these types of gacha games are. Mostly from like Hoyoverse and their competitors. It's just, you know, how they want to do it. There's a lot of freemium games that aren't story heavy at all. But those ones you don't get to play for very long because they're so, like, stamina heavy. And once you burn through your stamina, you don't get to do anything today. I think Genshin was a big game changer for a lot of people. Because, yeah, there's stamina for grinding, right? You've got your resin up here in the corner. But, aside from that, you could just explore the map all day if you really wanted to. There's a limit to how many... Oh, did it pop? How many people you can fight each day, I guess? Outside of running domains. But technically, you can run domains endlessly if you really like the combat. You just can't get the rewards from them when you have no stamina. You could exit the domain and re-enter if you want to just keep fighting. That is an option. But the fact this is a game that didn't limit your daily gameplay to your stamina was pretty big at the time that it came out.
This is it. Crisis, danger, the thrill of adventure. Adventurers Guild. Finally, our days of rescuing kittens and finding lost puppies are over.
We're talking about resource points.
Is upon
you know, whatever your energy is.
Roll
yeah.
up, youngsters.
You know, it's got different names in different games. A lot of people either just call it stamina or energy, whatever. The thing that needs to refill, you want to call them resource points, you can call them resource points.
What? What? The Storm Terror threat is resolved? I missed the acting clanmaster's speech? Storm Terror should have put up more of a fight.
Because you have to remember, even though this is on console and PC, this is a mobile game first. And everything they do in this game has to be able to function on mobile, and it is designed around a lot of the same aspects as other mobile games.
Thank you. It's finally over. Many trade routes have closed due to the Storm Terror incident. We can cope for now without fresh fruit and vegetables. But if the wine supply dries up, we're all doomed. I cannot imagine a world without wine.
But compared to,
I hope they get the trade routes back up and running soon.
Other mobile games that, I guess, if you count the beta period, I guess you could say came out in 2019, but if you count the full release in like 2020, and for a game that came out at that time on phone, this was wild. Now there's so many games that are coming out like this, but this was pretty wild at the time. Who am I supposed to talk to? Grace. Okay.
So Storm Terror's true identity is Dvalin, one of the four winds. We never should have forgotten his past sacrifice for Mondstadt. Every cloud has a silver lining. We're fortunate that our relationship with the Dragon of the East didn't sour past the point of no return. For that, we have you to thank. And Jean for her unfailing devotion. As long as we have the Knights of Favonius, peace and freedom will prevail in Mondstadt.
Which we just hit the 5-year anniversary of this game. We're technically in the anniversary celebration right now, like it's going on. But that also means since the anniversary date has passed, we're technically in year 6, just at the very, very beginning of it.
Greetings. May I take your order?
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship. It seems your great battle sharpened not only your combat
This is kind of
skills,
crazy.
but your wit as
to
well.
think, having played it for so long, that
after my
Genshin's
own
5 years
heart.
old.
To bask
It doesn't
in
feel
the
like it.
presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost. And that's coming from a knight.
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated Captain Kaya.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart. Just looking for a quiet spot to collect my thoughts.
While all the other knights are working hard to clean up after the battle?
Thinking can be an arduous task, you know. Believe me, I'd much rather be taking out the trash.
So what you thinking about then?
The Abyss Order. A dragon
Oh yeah,
wreaks
this year
havoc
did
in
feel like it just
Mondstadt,
went by.
and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. Strategically, that's the perfect moment for the Abyss
It's been hard
Order
for me to
make
get to
their
the work
move.
zone.
If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this
Part of
golden
it, though, I think, is
opportunity by
because
sending in nothing more than a few
I
hilly
move so
churls?
often that it just takes me forever to actually get settled.
To
And
get to the
comfortable
bottom of
enough
it,
to
I decided
be
to
super
wait.
productive.
So I waited.
Not to say I haven't been productive at
and
all. We've been
watched
working
for
on the
their next
Dreamscape
move.
dilemma all year.
Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair.
Sort of. I mean,
Just
at
as
the pace
hilly
that I can
churls'
actually
cries
work with the
sounded
artist.
from the city
But,
gates.
we have
That
been
same
working on
day,
that.
I saw shadowy figures lurking in the
I've
city
been building
itself.
some other things in the background,
Inside the city?
like a radio play and stuff. But
Well,
it's
the other
been a
knights were
quick year.
outside, fighting the enemy. As you can imagine,
Feels like
that
nothing
left
got
the
done.
inside of the city completely unguarded. Except for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss Order infiltrators for a bit of, let's call it fraternizing. Through various means, I managed to gather some rather interesting intel. The situation is this. The Abyss Order, they are united under a single leader.
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Yes. And it was this very leader who devised the plot to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war.
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
Let's just say I'm blessed with certain linguistic powers. There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call her the Princess. Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I do believe I spy Amber heading this way. I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack. I'd better slip away before she notices me.
One minute I see Kaya, the next he slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience. Are you sure? Because that sounds like exactly what he'd say to talk himself out of trouble. But let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Let's order. Hi, Sarah. One sticky honey roast, please. So, now the Storm Terror threat is behind us. What are your plans for the next step?
Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7 nations until we find clues about his sister.
Huh, really? Oh, well, I guess this is goodbye for now. Hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius, and our honorary knight. Wherever you may
Yeah, this
go,
pretty much
and
just sets
wherever
up
the
the
winds may blow.
pacing for the rest of the game.
That's the spirit.
But that makes
Remember,
sense when this is
Mondstadt
kind
will
of a
always
prologue.
welcome you. All right.
So
now
from
let's
here,
eat
this
before
point
it
on,
gets cold.
we pretty much just wander from nation to nation, town to town, solving their problems as we get there.
Good.
But the whole goal is that we're trying to find
recommendations are
our
worth
missing
doing.
sibling.
Of course.
We came to
Well,
this
I don't
planet
trust
with a twin,
myself
we
in
got
the kitchen.
separated.
You can always trust me with the menu.
And now
Oh,
we're just
I
trying to
almost
get back
forgot to
together.
mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral.
But for the most part, that
Something to
involves
do
us
with
trying
the
to meet
Holy
each
Liga
of the
Himmel.
like
You'd
local
better head there
gods
now.
of the different nations. And every time we get there, we get wrapped up into somebody's business. You know, some people hate this, but man, I unironically love Chaska's flying gun. I think it's great. Let's see. Trying to figure out why you find this type of anime storytelling so boring. I don't know. Maybe you lack a heart. You consider that? I'm kidding. It's to each their own. Some people just can't jive with certain things.
Anything the knights can do for you.
Is that our free Barbara?
Barbara's here. Leave the healing to me. I will not disappoint you.
My favorite healer in the entire game?
Ta-da!
No. Character menu.
I wonder when I'll
Oh,
be
they
as
just
tall
gave
as
it to
my
us at
big
level
sister.
40. Oh no, I think I already had a Barbara. This is a constellation. Yes! I forgot I already had a Barbara. When did I get Barbara? Recent banner and I just forgot to put her on the team, maybe? I did think that recent banner had Barbara. I probably got her like really, really recently. Not the one that's currently running with Flynn's. The one before that with Lauma, I think, had Barbara on it. Sure, just equip. But we are replacing Bennett. And we're replacing Bennett with Barbara. Oh wait, we don't have Bennett on this team. Oh, we have Chevers. We don't need Barbara. Okay, that's fine. I keep forgetting we had we have Chevers, so we don't need her.
When you lose your way,
I don't
gaining some
care
altitude
if
can bring
Bennett
some
is better,
perspective.
because he is in many ways. But as a character, I just prefer Barbara more. So I used her forever. We've achievements. We have a lot of achievements. Cool. Full metal what now? And mail. This is mail. Easy breezy nat. Oh. That's still available? Oh. I don't know how we're supposed to even get there. I thought that was done already. What? What? Well, I guess it's just the
I'd have lost
exploration
myself
rewards.
long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss.
We got our weeklies unlocked. I'm not worried about doing that right now.
Surviving is tough.
The worst part about this account is that I don't have the best character in the game.
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the holy lyre de Hamel.
See, you notice the only time you've seen fantasy anime try to be grounded in something, it's always swordsmen fighting demons.
Grand Master, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mondstadt for your assistance. Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully. I can't imagine how an all-out war between the military and the dragon would have ended.
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths shut. They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as planned for them. This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knights of Favonius. Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing, and on the contrary, simply proved just how vexatious they can be.
Sounds like
I don't know.
quite the
I'm
story.
not even going to bother
So,
trying to think of
did you
examples
bring the
outside of that
holy
because
lyre
I don't
with you?
watch a lot of
We cannot ask you to keep defending the
grounded
lyre forever. The
fantasy.
Seneschal has been pressing
Mostly
me
because
for
I
a
find
while
most
now.
grounded fantasy boring.
We,
Personally.
did bring it with us. It's just... It's a little... Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect
Berserk's
rent.
kind of cool, but
The church is always
even Berserk's kind of hard to call grounded. Like, actually definitely wouldn't call that one grounded at all.
The holy lyre! Lord Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough.
Well, you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again.
We really should get going.
He managed to fix
That
it because
trick
it's
I
actually
used
his
to repair
lyre.
the holy lyre. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
What? Don't get far! Hey, don't go!
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. This is when Signora steals the Gnosis.
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh. Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me. Insolent.
See, the part here, though, is that Venti totally would be able to kick his butt, but he has to hold back.
That smirk you wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
Should have held your tongue.
Why does Venti have to hold back? This is a part that I think a lot of people miss.
Is a gnosis. Wouldn't be caught
Because he
dead
can't let
wearing
the
this
people of
ugly
Mondstadt
thing in
know that he's the
public.
god.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
Like, think about it. He could have just made a tornado the size of the church there if he wanted to.
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
This is actually a very important part, too, because, like, we get our butts kicked right here. But if you, like, to scale how powerful the Traveler gets throughout the journey, in just a couple nations from now, we're fighting her one-on-one. In the story, technically. I mean, you always have access to a full party. As far as mechanics go.
He's all right, exactly. I found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used my elemental powers to heal you. That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no effect on him. This is the first time I've encountered such a patient. But he just said, it's completely normal, and then got up and left the cathedral.
You're talking about grounded fantasy. I like reading a lot of old grounded
The
fantasy.
symbol of Mondstadt's hero.
I just don't like
That's what
watching
he
or
said.
reading a lot of new ones.
I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean, Master Jean, said to
And I think
let
it's
him leave.
because, by
How
comparison,
strange.
most new writers, no matter where you are, kind of suck. Like, they're just not as good as the classics. And part of it, too, is that most people don't try to start from ground one. They just borrow tropes from the older stuff. So it's like, you know, Lord of the Rings. I love Lord of the Rings. I don't want to watch something that's trying to be Lord of the Rings. Which, you could even say Lord of the Rings is arguably not a grounded fantasy. But most of what you experience is the grounded parts of it. No, we gotta go to Windrise. I'm not running all the way. Oh, wait. Could talk to Catherine on the way out. That's what we need to do.
Add Astro.
Oh, now we suddenly have access to every nation except for Nodcry. Because we haven't been to Nodcry. I have to go and talk to Catherine at the Nodcry Adventures Guild to get all of this stuff. Well, I don't want to see these exclamation marks anymore, so... We'll just hover over everything really quickly to get rid of it.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
Like, there's hardly any protagonist who starts off as Frodo.
Finding someone to chat to would be better.
Yeah, I guess. To be fair, Frodo always wanted to be an adventurer. After reading Bilbo's books, so... Realistically, even though he had his reservations, he wasn't like Bilbo, you know? It didn't take much to push him into it. In that regard, you could kind of say that Belle Crenel from Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon is kind of similar to Frodo.
The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells.
Because Belle grew up listening to stories from his grandfather. Now, in his regard, it's because his grandfather told him that he needs to,
Why do I only say these things when I'm down on my luck?
become an adventurer so he can find girls. That part's a little different. But,
so
he grew up listening to his grandfather's stories, and then he wanted to become an adventurer. But nobody would really let him. Like, nobody would take him in until he finally met Hestia, and then he started going down into the dungeon.
Visions are external magical foci.
If anything, you'd have to say more, nobody's like Bilbo, where Bilbo just doesn't want to be an adventurer. He wants to live his normal life, his quiet life, his peaceful life. But actually, part of Bilbo does want to be an adventurer because he has the Took in him, and he needs to be nudged into it. And you need somebody like Gandalf to do that, which there used to be quite a few older heroes' journeys where the hero had to be nudged into the journey.
We don't need primitive tools like visions. Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself, known as a Gnosis. It's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and stole your Gnosis?
Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbingers. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and with it, strength surpassing that of other mortals.
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya? Isn't that...
Indeed. She is one of the 7. The Tsaritsa who reigns from the Zeppeljorni Palace, and the one person that the Fatui Harbingers all answer to.
The 7 don't always get along well, but still. I never thought that she would plot to steal another Archon's Gnosis. How should I put this? 500 years ago, I knew her well. But I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago, and after that, she cut off all ties with me. But we can save discussion of the Cryo Archon and the Fatui for another day. If you seek the rest of the
a character
7,
in Anonymous can't
many
just start off as a
difficulties
regular
lie
person
ahead of you
in the
still.
world, and
You
then
should
something
head for
wicked comes to
Mondstadt's
town. That actually
neighboring
does
nation
happen.
of
Not in the
Geo-Archon who
sort of
reigns
high
there,
fantasy
unlike me,
genre, though. That
administrates his entire
it's been a long
region
time since there's been something like that,
He only descends once every year to give his
and it's
divine
not
predictions,
as common
which set the
in
direction
other
for
genres
Lilith
anymore
for the rest
either.
of that year.
It used to be pretty common in just like
Sounds like he works much harder
older
than a
battle
certain
shonen.
someone,
In any case, this year's Rite of Dissension is soon to begin.
But not anymore.
If you miss it, you'll just have to wait another year.
And you have to understand, part of that too is it's
Why didn't you tell us before?
kind of a change in demographic.
We're going.
It's not that they can't be that
One
way.
moment,
It's like these are the
Windborn
things that sell.
Outlander.
So your problem is that your tastes just do not line up with what sells. The stories that people actually want to read.
Traveler, as you set off on your journey once again, you must remember that the
Which
journey
I can feel for you.
has meaning.
There's a lot of cases
The
where
birds of Tevat,
like
the
my
songs
tastes
in
just
the
don't line
cities,
up what people
the
want to watch and
Tsaritsa,
read.
her Fatui and the
So I just end up
monsters,
not watching and
they
reading
are all
a lot
part
of stuff.
your journey. The destination is not everything. So before you reach the end, keep your eyes open. Use the chance to take in the world around you. Great. So, that's that for the Animo Archon's admonishments. Back to Venti time. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb.
But I don't
Until
think
the
my
end,
tastes are
Dvalin
usually
remembered his duty as one of the
offended
four
by
winds.
who the protagonist
As
was
such,
at the beginning.
I don't intend to forcibly strip him of that duty
I don't
and
really
force
care
my
too much
ideals
about that.
of freedom onto him. I just
I
hope
usually
that
care more
Dvalin
about
will
their
be able to
trajectory.
choose for himself and understand what freedom is.
And
Before
if
I
it's not
became an
going into a
Archon,
place that
I too was
pleases me
taught the
quick
meaning of
enough,
freedom in this
or
way by a friend.
at least it looks like it's going there. It doesn't have to happen fast. I just need to see that it's in the right
If
direction.
you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays
and then I
not
kinda
always
just
in
dip
a
out.
single climb. Kaya shared some new intelligence, you say? Oh, I see. So, the Abyss Order has a princess who orchestrated the plan to corrupt Dvalin?
But I'm
They were
perfectly fine with a
probably
slow
trying
burn
to
as long
turn
as it looks
Dvalin
like it's
into
going in a
weapon of
pleasing
war
direction.
for the Abyss. But that said, I have never heard of any such princess of the Abyss Order. I think so too. Apparently. But how does a princess come out of nowhere and take command over the entire Abyss Order? If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb.
That Fatui lady didn't hang around, did she? She just grabbed your gnosis and left?
She wanted to avoid any eyewitnesses from the Knights of Favonius. The slightest slip-up here would have destroyed the Fatui's diplomatic relations with the Knights.
So they're just gonna keep acting like Mondstadt's allies as if nothing happened?
If only the Seven Nations had banded together against the Abyss Order in the first place. The Fatui possess the strongest military among the Seven Nations, yet they've used it to steal the Holy Lyre, covet the power of gods, and use Dvalin as a bargaining chip against the Knights.
Speaking of the lyre, didn't Diluc say something like this before? He said that the Fatui can only run amok across the Seven Nations and threaten the Knights because of the Harbingers.
Yes. As I said earlier, the Cryo-Archon has given them authority and strength beyond that of other mortals. The Tsaritsa... I haven't seen her in 500 years. What is she thinking? What's her plan? Whatever the answer is, I have a feeling it's only going to make your search for the Seven all the more difficult. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb.
Did I do the one about deities?
As I said before, vision wielders are known as allogenes and may ascend to Celestia. A gnosis is a higher-order nexus of elemental manipulation, and is emblematic of an Archon's status as one of the Seven. But as for which of the Seven took your sister, I'm sorry, I don't know. Wait, as one of the Seven, I'm not clear of suspicion yet either, am I?
Hang on a hot second. Tone Deaf Bard is just one of Barbados' many incarnations. Who's to say that...
We're a great team indeed. Say, once you find your sister, how would you like to become one of the new Four Winds?
You don't seem too into it. Hey, Tone Deaf Bard! If being one of the Four Winds means free food, you can...
No, we're from beyond the sky. We've got better things to do. Eventually, we need to leave Tevat.
Now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb. Well then, best be off to Liyue.
Like, we can't leave until we get our sibling. But eventually, like,
year you must dally.
the goal is to leave this place. Though I don't think, even if they do get back together, I don't think at all it will take too long before they'd want to come back. Right? They've just made so many friends here. Oh my god. I don't know if I want to do that again. That was kind of fun. It's basically just like a very limited co-op Bomberman game. I just don't know if I want to do it again. I've got time. Some of the stuff, I could just do this off stream. There's no way, I don't even think we could do the easiest mode of Stygian Onslaught. Not this time. In the future. And only enough to get the Primo gems. How many days? 14 days left to do exploration there for 400. Yeah, I might just do that.
Let's...
We have Constellation for the Traveler. And get rid of all these news. I'm not listening to these. They just go on for so long sometimes. Which are good information. Oh yeah, also, ignore the birthday there. That's not my birthday, that's when we started this account. Every single time we've started a playthrough in any of these games, which means if we start ZZZ on Thursday, that is going to be the birthday in ZZZ, whatever it's like October or whatever. I always just make that account's birthday the day we started. So I guess we got to do some side quests or something, because we are 21. We need to go up 2 levels. Or we could go and just burn some stam. If we burn some resin, that might even just get us close to there anyway. I don't know. Maybe not. Might help. We want to burn it on, though. Ascension material? We can't go higher than this. But if I wanted to bring somebody else to 40... we could go kill some bosses. Who would I bring to 40, though? I like Shevers. If we get her high enough that... oh, wait, I can ascend her anyway. Well, well, that's not somebody we need to farm for then. Yeah, we want to get her high enough that you can unlock her talents. Because she has a passive. Wait, is it the one that we already got? The overload one? Oh, no, you get that one already. Okay. Never mind. Just having her on your team increases your overload effect on people, so... oh, who would we want to raise? Like, what boss would we want to go fight? Jean? We could go raise Jean. Mulani. Oh, no, she could also be ascended.
Good.
Everybody I'm thinking of, like, ascending genuinely is already ascendable. That's not helping. What about you? Yeah, no, I would have to go and actually fight your boss. Over in now. Oh yeah, maybe we won't ascend people yet because we don't need to. Maybe we'll just go burn relic or talent. Talent. We can't even level talent. They have to be ascended. Ah, artifacts. Can we grind artifacts yet? I think we can only get purples anyway, so that wouldn't be useful. I guess we just go do chests. I'm trying to like find a way, something that's worth burning my stamina on, but... Aside from just going to get leveling experience
Ooh,
or
shiny.
money,
So pretty.
we're at a point where there's nothing that's worth burning it on. It kind of sucks, I guess, but it's what it is. Razor? Story quest? I didn't know those pop-ups were there now. We could go get teleports and stuff we're missing, I guess. That's not hard. Yeah, let's go do that. So we want to navigate towards that, which I think here would be the quickest place to do there. Because you do get experience, like the adventure experience, whatever it's called, from unlocking travel ports. Waypoints. Ooh. Treasure chest.
Take me up! Locked on! Bullseye! Locked on!
You can't run from death.
Mora makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
Oh yeah, the little Ujola cat pet that we got for the anniversary does like this little victory dance thing whenever you open up a chest or something.
Open fire!
Can I blast those guys off the cliff?
Yeah!
Yep, there you go. Somehow didn't kill them. Where is the thing? I'm here. Oh. Crevice. Got it. Talent stuff. We don't need them. Just need to unlock everything. Next one's over here.
Let's fly!
Oh, a lot of chests over here.
Get done! Fire in the hole! Take me up! Locked down! Bullseye!
Reinforcements are on their way.
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
Drop your weapons! Bullseye!
Oh, this was a commission. I mean, I guess we probably should be doing our daily commissions, because those also give us adventure experience. I thought there would be a chest over here. That's a little upsetting. Oh well. Yeah, that's something we can do. Is there a chest in there? There's a chest right there. Oh, I don't want to cook.
Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
Take me up.
No, I have not watched or read a certain magical index. I have no intention to. And I don't care about your feelings about it either. They mean nothing to me. I don't care about anybody's feelings about it. What is this? Whispers in the wind? A way to carry words in. Oh, am I gonna have to go get dandelions, aren't I? Oh, glory. Sitting here day and night, unable to see the world around you. Not night, she actually goes home. But all day. Give dandelion seeds. I probably don't have enough. I'm just gonna assume I don't. Oh, nope, I did have enough. Okay. It's a good thing I picked up the ones I got earlier.
Let's fly.
So now we need to go up the statue. You know, Glory, you're lucky we're nice people. Because who on earth would do this? Other than us. Ooh. Treasure chest. There's quite a few on the roofs. I should probably hop around looking for them.
Fighting the loot is often a cause of conflict, but
I'm not going
luckily
to,
for
but
you,
I should.
I don't really need this stuff.
Please.
I'll tell you, like, unless I have an incentive, like, get this this percentage of exploration down before the patch ends, I am so, like, lackadaisical about collecting chests. Maybe if I need primos for pulls, I'll go out and get some more, but especially in Mondstadt, because everything was just so free at the beginning. And I mean, free isn't like you didn't even have to try to do anything. On my main account, I still occasionally find chests in Mondstadt that I've just never gotten before. I found a chest in an alleyway in downtown Liyue that I've probably passed like 100 times and never paid attention because it just blended into the boxes or whatever. Okay, that one's gotta be there. Yeah, yep, I see it. So this thing is going to be immune to animo damage, but I think
By royal decree, let's fly.
I should still be able to kill it with Chaska anyway, because yeah, most of our damage comes from the other elements that from our team. Easy peasy. That's why Chaska's broken. You don't even have to pull out the other people. She just gets bullets based on the other elements in your team. Okay, you're like right there. Let's kill you guys. Dude, I actually just watched the new episode of Smiling Friends before I streamed. I went for a walk. I took a shower, I think. Was that the order? Or did I watch it before my shower? I don't know. I took a walk, I took a shower, reheated some pizza, watched Smiling Friends, and then I hopped on stream. I love Smiling Friends because it is just like the Newgrounds cartoons that I watched growing up. It's just a high-budget Newgrounds cartoon. That's all it is. And that's exactly what I want it to be. I am 100% the target demographic for Smiling Friends.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
I get my adventure rank rewards. Okay. How close are we to the next one? We're on our way. We might be able to continue the story today, I don't know. You know the funny thing, you mentioned Uncle Grandpa. That's a cartoon I've never watched because the previews looked bad. But then when I looked who the main writers were, it was Wade Randolph and Kelsey Abbott, who were the people behind some of the Channel 101 stuff, like Just Business and Skateboard Cop. And Skateboard Cop is probably my favorite short-lived internet series ever. It's hilarious. And like, man, maybe I should go back and give Uncle Grandpa a chance. I don't know, the humor looked a little more childish than the Skateboard Cop one, so maybe I wouldn't like it, but the fact that it's written by them, maybe I should just give it a chance. I don't know. Don't know if I ever will, though. Don't know if I ever will. Okay, there's a teleport. We'll go get that one. Because I can always just mark it on the map. That helps, too. Oh, you know what would also give us experience? I should probably stop by a statue of the Seven here in Mondstadt soon. Oh, that's up there. Haha, cheating! Gotta love it. Didn't even have to go get the other things that would give me an updraft. Just gonna use Chaska. Where's that one? Is it down there? Maybe on the way back. Ooh, a Sealy. Where do you want to go? The other way? I don't want to go that way, though. The teleporter's this way. Flying over the trip mine does not activate it. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so it says there's one, like, right here. Is it, like, tucked under the cliff, maybe? Oh, it might be in that rock. Okay, gun does nothing to rock. Got it. I have learned. A different Sealy than the one I activated before. Okay. Maybe we'll follow you, because we're already here. Big guy. Can I get there? Can I get there? Oh, I didn't have enough. Okay, okay.
Take me up.
That's fine. I need to jump off like half a second after I did. But that's fine. We don't have to worry about it. We've got Chaska. We could just ride this gun everywhere. This gun will bring us to the heavens. There's your home. Have a good rest.
Dividing the loot is often a cause of conflict, but luckily for you, I don't really need this stuff.
Do you guys have a chest I've never gotten before? Looks like it. I see the glow.
Rain. My hair and feathers are gonna get soaked. Time for some preening when I get back. Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
Oh, that's gotta be up, doesn't it? It's a quick way up.
Mora makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
We don't get adventure experience from weekly reputation quests, I don't think.
Hold on.
And I probably should be at least doing them, but... Problem is, because this is going to be a we do it sometimes account, we're just never going to get everything. That's just something we have to accept. We're just never going to get everything. And I'm fine with that. I've got a personal account for getting everything. Okay, where's the Oculus? Oh, it's in this tree. Got it.
Fire in the hole.
Stop following me.
Ooh,
Exactly.
shiny. It's so pretty.
Was another one this way? I don't remember how we get up here. There it is, yes. Okay, we also have not unlocked that one. Which I think you need an animo to unlock. This is a very important domain. And it's important because I end up running it all the time. Every time I think I'm done with this domain, it ends up back in my life. Every single time.
Let's fly. Bullseye.
Mora makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
Like, I'll end up with a character that for some reason I just never got back in the day. From Mondstadt or Liyue, and be like, oh, time to farm talents for it, or I'll get a weapon that I need to upgrade for somebody. It's like, yeah, well, guess what? That weapon's material, it's this domain. Sorry, you're farming it again. Yeah, well, guess that's just how it is. Ow, how'd I get pushed out of there?
Let's fly.
Okay, this is frustrating me. I was definitely higher up than it.
Take the up.
I thought touching the Sealy is what would do it. I guess I had to hit this and activate it from the inside. That part, that was totally my bad. The other one, though... The other interaction was weird. I don't even know what was up with that.
Let's fly.
Okay, where is the last buddy? We gotta find the last buddy. Maybe you're in here. Oh yeah, I hear you. I'm coming, buddy.
Mora makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
The classic carrot-picking puzzle. Absolutely. Okay, that's right. We need to go here. Is where we're going. Save the adventurer. Maybe in a bit. We need Crystal Fly. But we're dropping stuff off here. That's actually the main reason we came here. That guy can wait. It's important to upgrade these because this is how we increase our stamina. Okay, now where's the guy that wanted help? You.
Take me up.
Oh, there's more.
Knock him down.
If you're an adventurer, shouldn't you be able to handle those? Like, I don't want to be critical, okay, but it's dangerous out here. If you can't handle a couple hilly turtles, I don't think you're going to be a very good adventurer. Maybe something to work on, just a little bit. You have to really train for another 3 or 5 years for your, like your teacher said. Maybe. If you needed our help, that might actually be the case. Though if I was your teacher, I could get you fighting a hilly turtle in a week. 3 or 4, that might be too much to ask. But a single one, I get you fighting that in a week. The guys aren't that tough. People can fly from rooftop to rooftop and run up walls. I think I saw that in a cutscene once in Lewa. I don't know if that's common. I think none of the characters that we get from Lewa get to run up walls. At least as gameplay. That'd be cool if they could. We don't really get to, like, run up walls until we get to Natlin. And then somebody has to use a vehicle for that. Which would be so cool when we eventually make it to Natlin, because I think you still get a free Kachina, right? Oh, more Shrine of the Depths. Yeah, I should probably open those. Do we get adventured experience for opening Shrines of the Depth? Maybe. I'm trying to remember. Where are some? I know there's like one off in this area. I can't remember where they all are. If I knew where they were off the top of my head, I'd go open at least one. Let's look over here. I think there's one in Bright Crown Canyon. I don't know why. It just seems like a familiar spot that somewhere around here is a Shrine of the Death. I could be completely out of my mind. It could be up there. Let me look around here first. They're pretty hard to miss. Oh, no, there it is. It was right there. Okay. I remembered one of them being around here. Yeah, they're hard to miss because there's just like these little, like, temple shrine things with a glowing gate that you need a key to unlock.
Dividing the loot is often a constant
And they do.
conflict.
You get 100 adventure experience.
Luckily for you,
Cool.
I don't really need this stuff.
Now, if only I remembered where literally any other one was. This is like the only one I can remember the location in Mondstadt. But that gives me 400 experience. That's good. Clearing these in general give experience. I probably should be doing that. Collect Blossom of Wealth or Revelation. I only have to do 4 of those. Which will also give me experience for doing them. And then I'll get 300 for completing that. And processing ingredients? What? I haven't processed 3 ingredients yet? Okay. Actually, after we get this chest, I'm going to go do that. Just because it's in my way and I can see it.
Let's fly.
I guess maybe the Sealy too.
Dividing the loot is often a cause of conflict, but luckily for you, I don't really need this stuff.
Lampgrass. I forgot who I need lampgrass for. I know a few people in this area. Fischl? Is Fischl one of the ones that needed lampgrass? I think Fischl was. I think she needs like lampgrass and she needs arrowheads from the hilly trolls.
Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
Okay. So we need to go here. No, not you. You. And we need to process literally any ingredient at all. Which we have a ton of flowers, so let's just process some flowers. We can process like half of our flour too. Because half of our wheat for flour, because I don't think we're actually going to need it for anything. And we'll ignore it and come back to it after we do, I think, 3 of these. We'll do money. I just don't want these to be a problem to me when I'm fighting guys, even though they probably would be beneficial because I'll be flying in the air. Just take precaution.
Locked on. Fire in the hole.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Let's fly. Bullseye.
You got way too far.
Open fire.
What are you doing? I have a lot of fragile resin. I did not realize that we had nearly 50 fragile resin saved up just from me logging in periodically to get free rewards. That's crazy. Why do we have so much fragile resin? Ooh. Pop. 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 And pop.
Hiding the loot is often a cause of conflict, but luckily for you, I don't really need this stuff.
Let's see, Fizz asks, did anybody like the 90s Valiant universe? Well, I mean, again, anybody? Yes, there were people who liked it. It's a dumb question. I really wasn't reading in the 90s, but I didn't really read too many different comics in the 90s. I was too young to be buying them. But I was reading some things by Valiant back then. They did the Nintendo console comics, or whatever they called it. Like the comics console. It's like Captain N and Mario and a couple other things were all being done by Valiant at the time. But that's about it. I wasn't really getting into their hero stuff.
Knock him down.
Really enjoyed Captain N. I'm one of the few die-hard fans of Captain N. Oh, that's right. We could double rewards now. I forgot that was an option. Nice. We don't actually have to go claim our processed ingredients to get that. We can just have it done. No. Don't want... Oh, those are just bind codes. I did get all of the enemy stuff, right? No. Here we go. Here we go. Is that up there?
Take me up!
They're trying to stand out by breaking most comic conventions. Well, that's probably why they stood out in not a positive way. It's a gamble, right? Like, it can end up being beneficial for you, but there's a reason why their fan base just wasn't as big. It's just not necessarily what the readers wanted. Sometimes breaking expectations are good. Sometimes it can just make people not want to read your stuff.
Open fire!
Though, again, I don't actually know how well they did at the time. They could have been doing well for a while. I've never actually looked into the numbers for Valiant. In fact, I think maybe the main reason they stopped is I do know that the guy who ran Valiant kind of ran it into the ground, so it's kind of his problem. Is that the last one we needed? Okay, from that one, which means we also get the rewards for that. Craft something using alchemy. Okay, we can just go use the crafting table.
When you lose your way, gaining...
I don't think it matters what we craft. We just literally craft anything. Oh, I have to go get Reputation in Lewa to get the condensed resin formula. That sucks. It's something we have like a ton of. So if I craft it, I won't be losing the lower versions of them. 7? Yeah, we'll get one of these. Enhance 6 artifacts to level 4. So I only have to do that with 3 more artifacts. No, not that one. How hard is it to sell physical comics in modern day America? I mean, that just depends on how you want to go about doing it and how many you want to sell. That's a pretty broad question. If you're talking about getting into a comic book store, well, as long as you're willing to do all the brunt work and you only want to get it into one local store, it's not that hard. You could probably convince them to like put it on the counter, and basically they don't have to pay for it unless they sell it, right? Like they'll give you your cut when you come in if they sold. If not, after like a month, you just take the unsold ones back. There's a word for it. I can't remember what it is, but like that's always an option. There's a lot of comic stores that will do that, but then there's some that won't do that at all because they just don't believe anything that's not a mainstream comic will sell. So you're also kind of just rolling the dice with the store that you happen to have near you. You can also do print on demand on a place like Indie Planet, which is Kablam's fulfillment side. Or no, sorry, Kablam is the fulfillment. It's their storefront side. What do you have on right now? Traveling pocket watch. And the cool thing about Indie Planet is you can actually set it to where you get reduced costs for bulk orders. So comic shops can order from there for stocking too, if you can convince a comic shop to carry your book. Oh, I've got that because it's got crit rate and attack and crit damage. That is a ridiculous piece for being something that can't go higher than where it is. Traveling doctors. Yeah, at the end of the day, though, if you want to get stocked anywhere, you're going to have to spend money, and you're going to have to be the person doing all of the legwork. So, if difficulty check is effort, it's pretty difficult, because you have to spend a lot of effort. If the difficulty check is how challenging it is to do it, very low. It's actually not very challenging at all. It just takes a lot of effort. I think we want Berserk set, actually. Just because 2-piece gives us crit rate. Oh, is it defense percent? I don't really care, though. We'll get better stuff later when we actually start grinding for things. I don't even need to bring it to 6. I only need to bring it to 4. Is that on D-Luke? Okay, we're going to switch to you first, I guess, or you. Still D-Luke's because we use you more. Bring you to 4. Oh, that's garbage. But we got the plus 12% crit rate, so that's more important. I think I'll leave you on for now. Again, steal you. Enhance the next tier. And, let's see. Your crit damage could be good. Your attack. Yeah, we'll take the crit damage one. Okay. You don't need to be that high. You just need to be functional, and we just need this. Is it strange that the only new comic property that is somewhat popular is Common America? That's a strange statement to make because it's not true, but it's the only one that is in your sphere of influence. Now, you just make these bold statements that don't line up with reality at all. I hope you know that. There are plenty of new comic properties that get decently popular all the time. I don't pay attention to most of them because they don't interest me, but a lot of them actually end up making more money than the stuff that does interest me, so there's that. But you can find new comic stuff all the time from the same people that even publish Common America, right? And I'm not talking about Iconic Comics, which is more of like a developer in this case. I'm talking like Antarctic Press, but like Antarctic Press and Oni Press get new comics from basically indie creators all the time, and they end up in comic stores. You could go look up stuff from either of those, and there's always new stuff going in stores. See what else we got. Enhance 3 weapons to level 40, or 12 artifacts to level 4. Clear Spiral Abyss 1-3. I don't know if I want to do that. Hunt down a Ruin Hunter. No, that's out of my way. Oh, actually, you know what? Notification. I think we got the adventure rank we need to continue anyway.
Add Astra. Add Astra Abbott.
Wait, no. Outside of comic stores, well, then you can't even really count Common America, right? Because while a lot of their popularity actually isn't even here in America, like in Japan, people get Common America from comic stores. Oh wait, we've got ingredients processed.
Let's try.
Like that definition you just gave, or that exclusion, even excludes Common America. Because think about it, even a lot of the Antarctic Press and Oni Press stuff that are in comic stores also started from like Kickstarter campaigns and other crowdfunding, and they all have audiences that I'm not a part of, but they have audiences. Just because you're not in those circles don't mean those things don't exist. It is interesting that they managed to get a leg in Japan, though, which is like a huge part of their following. I think they might be more popular there than they are here. Do I want to help escort this person before continuing the quest? Yeah, probably. Yeah, because we're not going to be able to
Lost
go too
myself
far.
long
No, wrong one. We're not going to be able to go too far into the Liwa story quest anyway, so we might as well help this person out. Oh, what are you doing up here?
Take me up!
That was the one I was missing.
Dividing the loot is often a cause of conflict, but... Look.
Like a character people who don't go to comic stores recognize? I don't think most random people would recognize Common America either. Like, you know a lot of people that engage with the iconic comic stuff, so you're in a bubble that makes Common America seem popular. If I asked a random person on the street who doesn't read comics about Common America, they're not going to know who Common America is. And that's actually the truth about the vast majority of comic characters. There's a lot of ones that have just become part of the zeitgeist forever, but most random people don't know about most comic characters. I don't know most comic characters. There are too many comic characters. Most of them never get popular. People probably don't know who Nightcrawler is, you assume? It depends which Nightcrawler you're talking about. If you're talking about the X-Men one, no, Nightcrawler's been in movies and cartoons. A lot of people know who Nightcrawler is. If you're talking about the Cat Burglar character, then no, nobody knows who Nightcrawler is. And if you're talking about a different one, then I don't even know who you're talking about.
Let's fly!
Yeah, the X-Men? No, Nightcrawler's a popular character. People know who Kurt Walkner is.
Right.
He's been in movies and he's been in cartoons. He's been in the most popular adaptations of the X-Men. I'm just gonna ignore you guys. You're not important. You can't catch me anyway. Like, I could just walk away from you. Look how slow you jump. I think we are technically officially in the land of Lewa. Do people know who Hellboy is? Yes, because Hellboy's been in movies. If somebody's been in a summer blockbuster, there's a decent chance that a random person would know them. Commemorative photo. Oh, okay. Talking to her takes the photo. Okay. I always find it weird that people, for some reason, people thought the Genshin was like a medieval or even at best Renaissance era, like fantasy. But like there were cameras and electricity from the get-go. And I think they were just fooled from the fact that they were dropped into an old German town. Can I light those? Do I have to switch characters? I don't know if Chevroos can light those effectively. I think they stay lit, so we could just wait for the cooldown, right?
Drop your weapons!
Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. If I ult first, I get 2 shots, I think. Or do I need... No, I might need either talents or idolants for that, right? Let me see.
Justice will prevail! Stop right there!
Nope. That's with talent later. Okay. Also, if I ulted closer to this thing, that probably would have lit on fire anyway. Oh well, we're not in a rush.
Drop your weapons!
At ease. I don't believe this.
See,
counts
Savage
as
Dragon? You think oh, you also the medieval style, you think it's because of how people dress? Maybe. So Savage Dragon was never that popular. I think at the time, enough people would have known or heard about it. Savage Dragon's kind of just like fallen back into obscurity. I think also Fischl kind of throws people off because she looks like she's at a Ren fair, but Fischl also is pretending to be a fictional character. So she's basically cosplaying, even in world. Like that's her story. And we're also dealing with a lot of knights. Like specifically their job is to be knights in Mondstadt. If I shoot those barrels, will that person sink? No. I was hoping it would get rid of their
right
barge. Do I have the teleport for the inn? I do have the teleport for the inn. Why am I walking? Yeah, so we're hardly into the game. But it's not like I never, ever touch this account. If you zoom out, you'll see sometimes I just kind of wander off to get teleports for places for shits and giggles. Mostly just the Statue of the Seven. There's a lot of like domains and teleports and stuff I don't have. But I did go off and I got most of the Statues of the Seven. So we do actually have a lot of map. I even went to the resort. Which is why we could do exploration here if we wanted to. The hard way. I didn't start a quest or anything. I took a Kaholasaur, the little shark people. I think that's the Kaholasaur. And I just swam. It took like 5 minutes, but I swam from right around here-ish all the way to here, across the vast ocean. I would try that to get to Nodcry, but I think when you leave here, you're technically not in Natlet anymore, so you would leave the Kaholosaur and, you know, drown. So I think I would actually have to start a quest to get to Nodcry if I don't have Farina or somebody who can make a consistent ice bridge. And since I don't have Risley, I don't want to risk that. But we've been up to, like, Fontaine. We've got the whole Fontaine map. Chenyu Vale. Like, I've gone around, and I've unlocked enough. I've not bothered to get the statue in Dragonspine. Screw that. If I don't need to go to Dragonspine, I'm not going to Dragonspine. Oh, I should go unlock Spiral Abyss sometime. I actually like Dragonspine. The idea of having to withstand the cold. I think it is a fun mechanic, but I'm not going to go do that if I'm not doing a quest or anything. We'll do quests there, and that will bring us to Dragonspine, and we'll have fun in Dragonspine. But also, because I haven't progressed the story, I don't have the Chasm internal unlocked or anything like that. I haven't bothered to get this one. Why haven't I bothered to get this one? Should do that sometime. Obviously, we can't go to Inazuma because that is story locked across the sea. I think they even have it like blocked by a tempest. Like there's an invisible wall that stops you from going there before you have it unlocked. You can't Farina, you can't Ice Bridge or anything. You just stop from going there. So after Liwa, we'll just go there naturally. But yeah, I've got a lot of the map unlocked. Oh, I meant to teleport. That's right. I got distracted. I distracted myself. As I do sometimes. I think they probably intended this quest here. If you picked up chests and stuff along the way while escorting her to Liyue, probably we're going to get enough points, or at least get close to it, to be able to continue the story. Is it normal for protagonists or characters from like isekai or lit RPGs to just invent pair? I don't know. I don't read enough of them. I couldn't tell you. I don't know what's genre appropriate for that. And also, your definition of inventing powers might be too loose. I don't know. In fact, your definitions of most things seem off for most people, which is why I don't normally like having these conversations with you. They're not fun or interesting. Where's that? Is it down below there? I know there's one on top of the roof, which we could get on the roof pretty easily. That wouldn't be hard at all. We should probably get that one. Especially having Chaska makes it even easier to get up on places like this. We have a Geoculus. The Geo-Oculus of the Liyue region. Legendary Dark Knight. We've unlocked a lot of these stories that maybe we'll do sometime. I don't know. But look, we don't have to travel. We don't have to walk all this way. I've already done the groundwork for that. We could just go to Liyue.
Geo-Archon, this is the only chance you'll get all year.
Yay!
Guess it's a good thing Venti brought it up earlier.
We're in story 2.
We definitely would have missed this year's Rite of Dissension.
To me, I think this is the first actual chapter, I guess. Like, this is the actual chapter 1 of Genshin.
Might also be tomorrow.
Because Mondstadt's like really short, it's an introduction, it's like a prologue. So it gets you rolling into what the world is, expectations for the rest of the game.
Archon Morax. Did you know the Mora that we use is named after
it's not
this
full,
guy?
right? Once we get to Liyue, we get like this fuller chapter 1. We already have our expectations, now we're rolling into the world.
Name. So we should refer to the Geo-Archon by the name Rex Lapis, like the people of Liyue do.
And even they'd call it Chapter 1, Act 1. We need to talk to some locals. Learn some things about, you know, not China here.
Rite of Dissension. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Isn't that today? Once a year, Rex Lapis bestows upon us his divine prediction, guiding us on how to run Liyue for the coming year. Last year, it was the Yuheng of the Liyue Qixing that was given the honor of asking for the divine prediction.
Ooh, Paimon knows this one. Mondstadt is to freedom as Liyue is to contracts. Liyue has a strong focus on business and trade. The Liyue Qixing, the 7 leaders of the 7 enterprises of Liyue, hold true control over Liyue.
That's what foreigners always say. But true control over Liyue will always be held by Rex Lapis. The Qixing is comprised of mere mortals. Rex Lapis is a god. Mondstadt's god is nowhere to be seen, whilst our god is forever with us.
The god of contracts.
Stay in Liyue long enough and you'll see. Given that you just left your godless city, it's time you experienced what it's like to be in a city
You left your godless city. What an insult, just like right off the bat. Gotta love the people of Liyue.
Oh, are you also foreigners here for the Rite of Dissension? To think I've lived in Liyue all these years and never come to see this before. I guess it's like they say, locals never visit the tourist spots. I wish you well on your travels. Liyue always welcomes you.
You too wish to bear witness to the Rite of Dissension? Me too. We all do. As a businessman myself, how could I not take interest in Liyue's most important business trends? The 17 predictions given last year made more than a few ripples throughout the industry. What's more, there's been a rumor going around that the Tianshui herself, Ningguang, has been acting secretly in the shadows. She wants the rocks created by Geovision holders to be exempt from taxation.
Wow, that's some super professional legal stuff, that is.
Sure, Paimon, sure.
To be on the pulse of the predictions and the market is what makes this harbor what it is. Among the 7, Rex Lapis is the oldest deity. His keen sense of strategy is well trusted among his people. Understanding the predictions as soon as possible can make all the difference in making your fortune.
Fortune? So where can we see this rite of dissension anyway?
You're not at all close. Not to mention that if I gave you directions, as foreigners, you'd get lost along the way. So better to head to Yujing Terrace, to the high ground. It's the highest place in the harbor. Sounds like the best place for trying to communicate with deities, no?
Well, I guess that's where we're gonna head. It's up to the terrace. It's the easiest way up there. Oh, back the other way. Yeah, we can do it. I keep, like, getting paranoid looking at the time, like, do I want to start a scene? Are we gonna have enough time to finish it? But then I'm thinking, like, wait a minute. We're not playing Star Rail right now. We're at the beginning of Genshin. Scenes kind of just, like, end. Briefly. Sure, you might walk to the next scene immediately afterwards, but they give you plenty of cuts to where you can just, like, stop whenever you want. Like, at worst, we'll ever be in a scene for, like, 5 minutes before they pull us out, and then we could just stop if we wanted to.
Paimon heard that the best time to make
Later in the game,
during the rite of dissension.
they do try to put the scenes more back to back, but still, they'll drop you out, so you have to walk 5 feet to the next scene, just to give you the option of not being trapped. And to some degree, I appreciate it. It kind of feels like, oh man, you're making me walk to feel like I'm still doing something.
Your first time in Liyue? Actually, it's my first time to see the Rite of Dissension too.
But
look,
to me,
that's Miss Ningguang of the Liu Shixin.
after I've thought about it further,
Only
it's
those
like,
who have
no, they're
control
giving you an
in
option
can
to
preside over the
not
Rite of
continue
Dissension.
if you want to take a break
Not sure
right
if
now.
you knew, but most of the Adepti appear in the form of various beasts. I heard that when attending these kinds of formal occasions, Rex Lapis himself appears as a celestial cross between 2 of Liyue's ancient mythical creatures. Sorry, I shouldn't interrupt your wish. Please, take this.
Also, do I want to switch back to Traveler soon? We should probably be Geo Traveler if we're traveling around in Liyue.
Oh, you also want a little Adepti luck too? Seems you know a lot. Making a wish during this time is sure to get you the blessings of both the Adepti and Rex Lapis himself. I've already made my wish, so you can take this.
Great! Thanks! wishing, guess we can just wait here for things to get started. Who knows how long that Miss Ningguang lady is gonna take?
Okay, let's watch the dissension.
Whoa, look at all the people! We gotta get up front. We can't see squat back here.
Paimon, you can fly.
The hour is upon us.
Yeah, that dragon's not looking so
Rex
hot.
Lapis have been killed. Seal the exits.
What? What's going on? Did she just say Rex Lapis is... the Geo-Archon is... dead? Oh no! The Millilith! Looks like they're nabbing suspects who got too close. Paimon's freaking out! The killer is amongst us! Wait. We got close. Are we suspects?
Yeah, and we're strangers. So that makes us even more suspect.
Oh no! There's a whole bunch of soldiers out there too! Your
We gotta sneak away.
You may not be the killer, but we can't let them get you! But can we even get out of here safely?
Can we? Oh no, there's guys there. I'm trying to see, where are all the eyes at? If I started climbing... Nope, nope, somebody sees me. There we go. Now let's, readdress. Go that way. We can stay on the roof up here. I think that would probably be fine. Maybe. Ooh. Treasure chest.
Is this an answer from this world?
I'm not playing your games. If I can climb a rooftop, I'm gonna climb a rooftop.
There's nowhere to run.
Hey, buddy, hold still.
Stop! Stop!
Come with me.
I feel like we could have got away, though. Like, we could have just done a backflip
Paimon's exhausted.
off of that staircase. We would have been fine. Paimon can fly. I don't think we need a child to save us.
No idea just how tiring floating around. Wait. Just who are you exactly?
Call me Child.
Child? What, so we're supposed to dote on you?
No, not at all. It's an alias of sorts. In Mondstadt, I don't suppose you came across a Senora by any chance.
Senora? Child? You're Fatui, one of the Harbingers!
Oh, no. Don't worry. I'm not looking for a fight. Senora gave you quite the bad impression, huh? Pfft, that woman. Can't say I'm a fan either. Right. Let's forget all about her, shall we? I'm here to help you. Come now. Don't be like that. I'm not a bad guy. Oh, okay, perhaps I'm kind of a bad guy, but I'm not here to give you any trouble. Would it be too much to ask for you to keep the sword sheathed? I thank you for your knightly nobility.
Sheath?
I
We don't
heard
have
of
a
your
scabbard
deeds in
or anything on
Mondstadt,
us.
so I couldn't
just
help
kinda,
but
like,
notice
summon
you
our
during the
weapon.
proceedings back there. And because I had my eye on you the whole time,
Maybe it's just he's
I
trying to
know
use
it
it as like
wasn't
a
you.
turn of phrase. But
Someone else was clearly behind it. But
if we wanted to, we could
given
walk
I'm a
around with people
Fatui
even
envoy from
noticing we have a weapon.
Snezhnaya, there's no way I'd be trusted after something of this magnitude. The ruling Qixing of Liyue has always been overly suspicious of us.
Well, can you honestly blame them?
Guess I shouldn't try to deny that. Okay, sure. Maintaining a distance between strangers is probably a good idea. Either way, I'm already used to it at this stage. But right now, if you want to clear yourselves of any suspicion, you need to get yourselves to Northland Bank. Staying here isn't an option. As the old Liyue saying goes, the walls have ears.
Take me up!
Okay, the bank's up there, so. Ah! Overshot it! Overshot it! Oh, I think it went up too high anyway. Or didn't I? It says up and then it says down. If I'm facing child right now and it still says it's below me on the mini map, but then it says it's 2 meters higher. Come on, game. Make up your mind. Why am I getting three
This bank
different
is open here in Liyue by
like directions
Snezhnaya.
all at the same
Though
time?
everyone knows Liyue is the most enterprising in Teyvat, Snezhnaya is not short of change either.
Yeah, well, poorer nations don't seem the type to have diplomats that come around acting the way yours do towards the Knights of Favonius.
Here, let me give you this.
This is
I'm not sure exactly. Sometimes all money can buy is things, and not a name for oneself. All I know is that it's a sigil. A sigil to keep the mighty and illuminated Adepti from bringing harm to you.
Adepti?
If you head north from the harbor, then west from Guili Plains, you will eventually reach a stone forest known as Jueyun Karst. The people of Liyue believe it to be the abode of the Adepti. Legend or not, they believe it. As such, offerings to the Adepti are made at its borders. Nobody dares venture in. But I have no need for believing, not when I know for a fact that the Adepti truly exist.
Hate to admit it, but your Fatui intel seems alright. But why would we go looking for Adepti anyway?
Oh, my little friend. There are plenty of reasons mortals seek the blessings of Adepti. Money, health, love. But you will go for justice.
Justice?
The Qixing will already have dispatched the Millilith. They'll be seeking out the assassin from amongst the onlookers.
But how could a mere mortal kill a god that can sweep aside entire armies? Rex Lapis never gave up his power as a god.
Why is Paimon a girl? Why not?
This level of crude response is beyond what is called for.
That's a silly question.
How suspicious. Or to hide something else. Hard to say. Even now, the Northland Bank wouldn't be able to hold the Millilith off for long. But the Adepti can clear you of any wrongdoing. Liyue was founded by the Geo Archon and the Adepti. Of course, it was built by force. Look for them, and be faster than the Qixing's messengers, so you may give your version of events first. If there is anyone that can help you in Liyue now, it can only be the mighty and illuminated Adepti.
Okay, well, I think that is a fine point to stop with the story today. So I think we are going to pull for Flynn's while we are at this. But let's get all of our, what's it called, our achievements for our Freemo gems. We'll exchange all of these. Can't exchange any of these, but we might actually get some of these by the time we're done pulling. We're going to try to get Flynn's. We're going to get our Jack-o'-lantern fairy. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe not. I mean, we probably won't. But we're going to pull for him as if we're going to. We'll get plenty of Primo Dems just playing the story, but we're not going to be pushing through it as steadily as we were like Star Rail for a while. And that's perfectly fine. We're not diehard trying to get anyone. But we do have 2 pulls from the shop, so we'll do those 2. Just pull away, wish away as if it doesn't matter. And I think we have, yeah, 3 of these. Even just getting 4 stars is fine. Constellations, because like, this account is nowhere, it doesn't have anything. So getting a 5-star doesn't really matter too much if we don't have all the supports and other things that make gameplay, you know, more viable.
I'm a little out of practice these days.
Hey, we just got a Sucrose, who I guess I need to level at some point. She's level 1. Maybe we'll level her right now. Just get her to 20. She's a good support.
Any conflicts around?
That's it.
I'm in the mood for some peacemaking.
Thank you guys for watching. We will probably return to this, I want to say next Monday, before the next Super Serial Showtime. And then we'll probably move into pushing this one harder once we're fully caught up on Star Rail. And tomorrow, we'll be back to pushing through Star Rail. And later today, in a couple hours, 2 hours unless you want to watch the intro stream, then it's an hour and a half from now, Super Serial Showtime will be going. So I'll see anybody who will be there then.